Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. We have new decks. I kind of splurged. For those that are part of the Supportive Tarot Facebook group, you know that as you probably saw, I posted that I was left unsupervised and splurged about $75 at the Hay House sale. So these are all Hay House decks I'm going to show you. So let's zoom in here and get started. I have six different decks here to show you. The first one is the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by Theme Nectara. I do have the Unfolding Path Tarot, and I do have the Faded Love Pocket Oracle that was a Kickstarter. That deck is actually 13 cards. This one I do believe is, 13 cards. So these are my smallest two decks by the same artist, and these are adorable. Cute little pocket sized. Simple divination. I actually kind of like this. And just for straight up yes no questions, basics like this. I didn't really have a deck that did that. And sorry, I've been playing around with my own idea for expanding on this just to have extra stuff. Putting it on blank cards just to add it in. Of course, the cardstock is different from this, but I've seen this used. I was interested in it for the longest time. So when Hay House had a sale, I was like, oh, it's 32% off. I was like, okay, I'm game. I'll try it. And some of these decks I'm going to show you, this one I had for like 32% off. I think another one I got at 35% off. I think I got two for 40% off, one for 50% off, and one that was 60% off. So I did pretty good considering I got 6 decks and after tax only spent $75. And let's face it, most Oracle decks go between $20 and $30 now. Next deck, The Wisdom of the Oracle by baron-reid. I have the Good Tarot, which I actually enjoy for a tarot deck. I know some people kind of hate that particular deck, but I like it. And when it comes to oracles, I didn't have any of baron-reid's oracle decks. None whatsoever. But this is the one I was drawn to the most. So this one had to come in. It literally did. And I like some of the card choices and how they're depicted. And I've seen this deck used over and over and over again all over the place. So I know a fair amount of the cards already. So this is probably one that I will be able to utilize fairly quickly, even without reading the guidebook, just because this is a common baron-reid. A lot of people use it. And it's been out for a while. I think this is from... it's either 2011 or 2015. I don't know. I'd have to look at the copyright date. But this one's been out for a while. And it's just, I did not have it in my collection. So I snagged it. It is now mine to have and to hold forevermore. So I'm excited for this particular deck. And of course, my ancestors told me no tarot. These are all oracle decks because apparently I was severely lacking in oracle choices. So yeah, all 6 decks are oracles. And I opted for the Enchanted Map, which was the other deck of baron-reid's that I was drawn to. And I've seen this one used, but I'm not as familiar with, but some of the artwork I did appreciate. If I remember right, there was an original version where the tag at the bottom looked like old scripture, like on old map paper and parchment. So this is the newer copy because that is different for the tagline. And I can't remember if the artwork changed besides that. I don't think so, but certainly one of you out there is more familiar with this deck. Correct me if I am wrong. And I'm not sure which printing this is from, or if it even says... No, it just says copyright 2011. Yes, I'm not sure which version of that had the different titles at the bottom. Ask Lisa. Lisa will know. Any of the Unicorn fan will probably know, I'm sure. My next Oracle deck, the Sacred Creators Oracle. Okay, I confess I do not have any quote-unquote chakra decks. So, as much as this is kind of an affirmation deck, it's also a chakra deck. A lot of people have used it as a chakra deck. And I do have Chris Ann's Lightseers Tarot. So I am familiar with her work, of course. Lightseers Tarot is my air element deck, which I love. So to get something else that maybe I can expand on, that hopefully would pair with just about anything that might introduce chakra work into my collection, I was all for. So to get this on discount was fantastic. And I think this might have been the deck that was either 50% off or 60% off. I can't remember right now, but it was fabulous to get so many decks at the price I did. And I did open these up. As you can see, I have all the packaging off of them. And only one of them had cards that were sticking together. None of them were bowing, because some people are not that great when it comes to Hay House cardstock. I've only had one deck that I've purchased from Hay House where the cardstock was bent out of the container, and that was my Earth Magic deck. And then I have the Magic of Unicorns. What can I say? I like unicorns, and I'm sure Lisa will agree with this deck. It is unicorns. Something pretty. I like the messages in this deck. Fantasy connection. And I confess there is a little bit of, you know, nostalgia, inner child connection when it does come to unicorns, just because of the age I'm at. And when I was born, unicorns were a part of a lot of the artwork growing up. So yeah, I have feelings about this, but I do love some of the descriptions in here. I love the artwork. This is one of those decks where I have a feeling I'm going to be able to connect to fairly well and hopefully use it in a versatile way in my collection. So I'm looking forward to see what I can pair with this particular deck, especially considering this is an animal energy that we are bringing in. That's one of the things I've been trying to accomplish, is getting some tarot and oracle decks that embody animal energy. I mean, I do have a few: Mermaid Tarot, Tarot of Dragons, the Soul Cats, the Mystical Cats, the Magical Dogs. So, and then of course I have the Beautiful Beast Tarot. So I do have that energy. And last but not least, I have the messages from the mermaids. Okay, I needed an oracle that would pair with my Mermaid Tarot. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Lantern Oracle will pair with anything, but I wanted something mermaid that would pair with my Mermaid Tarot. So this is the first deck that, I don't know, I approached, and it was readily available. It was mermaids for me to go ahead and try and utilize. So we will see. Hopefully those two decks get along. I might be disappointed if they don't, but my ancestors said yes to this deck, so apparently somewhere in my collection this will pair with something. It will be utilized. I had 2 tarot decks that I wanted to buy during this deck haul while the sale was on. my ancestors were trying to keep my spending costs down, so I guess I wasn't totally unsupervised. But when it comes to the 3D world, yes, I was totally unsupervised. Like I said, I spent $75 after tax on all this. But I was trying to also fill a need, so they said no to the tarot decks for now. But I have a good indication of which ones I will be getting later, coming, you know, another sale. So that is great, or, you know, a wish list for birthdays, Christmas, etc. So for now, this right here is my deck haul. It's the second time I've had a purchase from Hay House. The first time I bought only 2 decks. It was just enough to get free shipping. And this time it's well and truly a deck haul with multiple decks. So let me know, do you have these? How do you utilize them? Did any of you have to rehome any of these decks? And if you did, why? Tell me why. I'm curious to know. And if you have any decks that you know these pair with, go ahead and leave that information for me in the comments down below. I would truly appreciate it. Anyway, my lovelies, thank you so much for watching my Happy Mail video and my deck haul, my splurge. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.